While I know they finish SNM Clan matter the table, I mean, like, when I go see them for yourself, because it's really crazy. It's really, really crazy. But as usual, I beg, just eat plenty.
Yeah, get in.
Sorry.
Let's talk BB Ninja. Let's talk BB Titans. Let's talk BB Ninja. Let's talk BB Titans. Shaka my ring, don't come with the latest. Shaka my ring, don't come with the gist. BB Ninja, BB Ninja. Let's talk BB Ninja.
Like, share, and subscribe. Yebo!
What's good, SNM Clan? It's a boy Shaq Ace. I'm back on a brand spanking new video. You guys are to SNM Clan. Before we do, please subscribe
and tap on like button, SNM Clan. Please tap on like button. If you're that SNM Clan member that always remember to tap on like button, you're the realest, and that's on period. And if you're also that SNM Clan member that always forget to tap on the like button, I don't know why you do that, but please remember to tap on like button. Thank you.
All right, thank you guys so much. Shout out to each and every one of you.
Period.
Happy New Week, happy Monday to each and every one of you. Right, so time to grind, time to hustle for urgent,
2K,
right?
Urgent, $10,000 million.
All right, cool. I don't know what's really happening about this whole stuff. Starting off with Uyanda, right? Before this stuff on the table. Now, two things involved now concerning Uyanda's case, right? The first one is about the fact that people are already clamoring and already crying about how they want to cancel this guy. That is one. Two, the other one's more like, his crowdfunding, project has been stopped. You understand, right? That has been cancelled already. And people are quite pissed about that. Now, I'm here to understand something. When there's a crowd involved, doing something, who are those ones that make it
cancel it?
Yeah, I'm meant to understand something. That is one. Who are those people that that maybe stop a crowdfunding or stop a project because of something?
Yeah.
Now the second one again is the fact that now as a person, Uyanda, who are the people that want to cancel Uyanda now? Because this is the reason why. Is because of I think something happened. You understand, right? Justice for a particular person. I don't know how to pronounce the name.
Is it Kwekwe?
Is it I don't know.
That's how they say it.
I can't pronounce the name right. But it's CWE, right? And that has been going on almost everywhere that, almost every housemate or other persons, were actually, putting it out there about how they need justice for that said person, right? I won't really go deep into the story, but for those who know about the story, you guys know that, right?
I've been seeing videos on TikTok and everything. I have just been moody. Like, people are just evil and demonic.
Well,
people are evil and demonic, and that person, she must get justice because you're very stupid.
Okay. Some people will say, Shaka, what really happened? What really happened? Well, Mara, just help me out here, please. Yeah.
She's a 7-year-old girl that got raped.
Okay.
Is it Eastern Cape?
Eastern Cape, yeah, Eastern Cape.
Or what?
Yeah.
And I think it's a school. She was waiting for her parents to come and pick her up or something, and she couldn't. They didn't come on time or something. I heard it involved the principal, the gateman, the security, and everything. And they have called the security people for questioning, and they came. They cooperated and they came. But the principal refused to come, that he's acting shady and everything. So people decided they are going to sign petition to get justice for the girl. And the moment I'm like, this is 2025, 2025. No. I feel like they need to bring out a law that when anybody grapes anybody, that person should just... because I'm so mad. It's
crazy. SNM
or
Clan.
Life imprisonment.
Well, what is happening now is more of like, like I said, correct one if one is wrong about where this happened, right? But people are stating this, right? That this happened in Eastern Cape, right? And because of all this that is happening, they're stating that, Uyanda, in a way, didn't fully, address this, didn't fully talk about this, you understand, right? His Twitter, went through, nothing like that in a way was there. I know that was on Instagram, stuff like that, right? But they're just dragging the guy, right? He's talking about, let's rock, let's do this, you understand, right? People are, celebrating the guy, giving him this and that. So people are like, what is really happening? That are they using this little girl's issue? The fact that she is a victim, are they using this sensitive matter to attack Uyanda? Because this is how it happens. Because like I said, there is a form of where there's an issue that happens, and when it's very sensitive, it spreads like wildfire. even when one doesn't know what happened and they saw what happened, they begin to feel this kind of pain all of a sudden because we are wondering, okay, oh, now waiting they do, oh, serious, make we cancel him. This guy did crazy, this guy did this and that, right?
Yeah.
Now, something happened at SMClan, right? Because I'll read this, right? And this person said Uyanda's fundraising has been stopped because of haters who kept dragging and this using the sensitive matter of a young girl. Before I continue, it's very evil if someone uses one's predicament or issue to attack another person. I don't care what's really happened, but when you have that notion and idea or mentality to use someone else's problem to fight a battle, it doesn't make any sense. You understand, right? Because like I said it before, there are people that are very, very, very gullible that will not check or find out the root cause of something. They just follow suit.
And
they just follow suit.
And they are stupid.
They just follow suit.
As idiots.
Because if you want to cancel Uyanda by using this sensitive matter to attack him, and because of that was actually cancelled, then there's a problem.
And I want to ask myself,
there's a problem.
What is the I even want to say what is the logical reason.
Yeah, there's a problem.
What is the reason behind that?
Yeah.
Please, I just want to know. Someone should explain to me.
Yeah.
Why? Like, why? Like, what is the reason?
Yeah, the reason is because Uyanda is from Eastern Cape, and Uyanda, in a way, they are stating that he never fully
said anything
about the case. Sweet Guluva spoke about it, Mandy Hagan spoke about it, Ashley spoke about it, so many people talk about, justice for this person, justice for that person, understand, right? So I don't know if Uyanda fully spoke about justice for this person, but the hell am I going to talk about Uyanda not talking about justice for somebody when at the end of the day, I cannot tell Uyanda to be obligated to do that? I can't.
And
I can't do that.
How do I put it?
I can't, honestly, I can't do that.
You can say, Uyanda, you didn't talk about so.
Marine.
But no, wait, let me
honestly,
say, wait.
I don't think...
nobody's obligated.
No one is,
but
actually,
I'm just trying to say that even if you want someone to speak up on something, sometimes, right, there are people that have platforms, and you know that when someone speaks about something, because they have a larger platform, it goes further for lots of ears to hear, and it keeps spreading. I don't know if you understand me.
I get you.
So if you politely tell someone that has like a large platform, please, can you give awareness to so thing? Understandable. But when you go about when you go about it in the wrong way.
Okay. Do you feel the problem is because, like I said, let us know if Uyanda spoke about this, because do you feel Uyanda is, do you feel that the pain is coming because Uyanda is going, there's a thin line. I would actually regard people that do this genuinely. Yes. Not the ones that actually have...
Like when they look around and see, this one, they do, make I just go do.
You understand, right?
You don't even know the reason.
Exactly.
You don't know the reason why you're participating in it.
That one I will not accept, to understand, right? There are the people that are they actually want to fight for what is right.
Yeah.
And okay, that is actually the actual truth, right? That the ones that actually pretend to fight for what is right, but they are not actually fighting, but they just want to gain something.
And the reason sometimes, even some people that pretend to fight for what is right, is because they were forced to do that.
Exactly. You understand, right? And on the other hand, they don't want to be dragged. They don't want to be seen or perceived as a certain person. So let me just do that and continue with my own duty.
Even though it doesn't affect me.
You understand, right? Make I just do them because at the end of the day, at least I do them. But we don't go put eye for matter again.
Yeah.
You understand, right? That the ones that at the end of the day, they might not actually, speak publicly, but what they are doing behind is far more higher than the people that actually speak in public.
Yes.
You don't know that.
I agree with that. Sometimes when people say, you don't help people.
Yeah.
How do you know
Look at the stuff that you showed me about one woman, I don't know that one person that they call herself activist or whatever. Videoing a woman, a mother and the daughter.
Yes.
And so the daughter to drop whatever she was doing and she should go whatever, this and that, right?
Yeah.
First of all, you're actually trying to fight for the girl's rights, but you're still showing the girl in the video. Are you protecting the girl already? You already failed from the very beginning now. You're protecting the child's rights.
Talking like one god.
Exactly. You're claiming or forming you say they protect this babe right or the child's rights. But at the same time, you're already failing to protect the child from the very beginning.
Please.
You understand, right? So whatever is happening now, I'm saying is the pain coming from Uyanda going about his own daily duty.
Yes.
And not...
That's the pain is, so you want to chop money. And you are over here, talking about the fact that this girl needs to get justice. I don't know if you understand.
Why do I feel that is a direct attack towards this guy?
Yeah, it is.
Why do I feel it
is? Because Because I don't.
I
The
don't.
vibe.
Yeah.
That's why I say that's how you.
The vibe is not.
Uyanda, you've not spoken about it. So. But you know when you come with dragging, like.
Understand, right? It's crazy, right? Because Mr. Father said, come Saturday, Uyanda's homecoming day, they are also going to ruin it using the person's story. They'll be like Eastern Cape is facing a sensitive matter, but they are celebrating. Yeah. Guys, do not use, the person's story, disturbing situation to fight your BBM battles. The whole South Africa is affected by that matter, not only Eastern Cape. Yeah. You understand, right? So that's the reason.
This whole thing again is not more about South Africa right now. Like this thing is literally like affecting almost everybody.
Everyone, you understand, right?
I'm telling you,
like, this is no longer a South African matter.
It's no longer a South African fight at this point. Like, no longer a South African
literally,
matter, right? People are being affected by this thing.
You understand, right? So I mean, it's just so crazy, Sam Clan. But let us know what you feel about this. Like I said, concerning what is happening, for Unyanda's part, did he do whatever they felt that they wanted him to do, know? And I will say this again. I don't know how to make one feel obligated to do certain things. You understand, right? You just have to. I don't know how to put it. I can't do that. I cannot go because
you must talk. You must talk. You must say something.
You understand, right? Whatever is going on, let it just go on as it is, right? But my own is that at the end of the day, if whatever that is happening in the sense that, it's more of like, or maybe he's been maybe told to do this or do that, maybe he's going about this, whatever, this and that. That one is none of my business. But at the end of the day, if it's in a way that is actually like, maybe harming people more than good, man, that might be a problem, right? Because at the end of the day, you saw what happened to Thames, right? That stuff that happened. Yes. Because, she had to like, tell her an apology because of the whole stuff, concerning her concert, right? Stuff like that, right? That doesn't she know that, whatever stuff is happening. So, I don't know. Sensitive matters are so crazy that at the end of the day, even when person, they feel the pain, will start feeling the pain all of a sudden, you understand, right? Because it just spreads, you understand, right? But at the end of the day,
you just have to feel the pain because you don't know when it will get to you.
Exactly, right? So, I don't know, but for me, I don't see this as a reason or an actual reason for you to say you want to actually, stop this crowdfunding or say you want to cancel him as a person. It doesn't make, you understand, right? Nah, you can't do that because of whatever, right? But I mean, it is what it is. Let us know what you feel about that. Well, aside that, Jojo, her father, her family are under fire, including herself, right? Because of what happened. We're going to listen to Jojo's response. But first of all, let's listen to what happened between her father and Jojo's families, right? This is more of like, a leaked audio according to what's happening about how Jojo's father was rejecting certain stuff. According to them, they feel or believe that Jojo's father wanted them to gift her, his daughter an iPhone 16 or 16 Pro Max or whatever, right? But at the end of the day, they gifted Jojo a Samsung, was it A16 or whatever, right? And according to them, they talk to the phone now, plastic. My goodness.
First of all, say plastic. Somebody say, I want iPhone 16 Pro Max.
I want iPhone 16 Pro Max. Well, I know they finished. First of all, I need to understand why Jojo's family are actually in the group, whatever. But what's the plan? Please let's just listen and of course react accordingly while I know they finish.
And then we say, as soon as you hear this message, and then as for the money, you can transfer anywhere you want. Don't give that money to us. Keep that money. I will stay in this meeting until I get them to understand. We will never bow to anybody's money. I don't want their money. I'd rather suffer and help Jojo to get what she needs. But thank you for what you've done for us so far. All the best going forward. From what I saw in the house, she's a lot of
guys, this it led, I don't know, sorry if I'm butchering your name, let's say. Just to answer your question, this is why it was difficult. If you understood and heard Lele in the statement saying, we explained to him that the money that was contributed was not enough to buy an iPhone. Hence, we suggested a smaller Nyana phone. And he said no, he wants an iPhone for his daughter. And this is what he said. I think Lele forgot to add on the statement that
I think, sorry to cut you short. I think what we did was initially, I think the iPhone 16 was part of the gifting over and above the 300,000 that was going to be given to Jojo, right? And then we said, because we are still raising funds and our main objective was to give Jojo all of these things by her birthday, right? we said, okay, let's get her a Samsung A16. Mind you, we had someone on the call that day, even after the call with the father. We looked
the voice note that the father says they want nothing to do with the money. On top of that, Zanis then had also received a call from Jojo. Jojo stating that, remember when the meeting ended, the father agreed that someone will go with Jojo for the shopping. Jojo called herself. She called Zanis to tell Zanis, I'm not going with those people anywhere. I'm not going anywhere with them, and no one is going to touch my head. Now imagine this is happening while we are in the midst of looking for dresses. I had already agreed to a lady in Bloemfontein. We spoke. I can even add the lady here so that she can come. The lady from Bloem. I even had to apologize to the lady because I had already told her, we'll take your offer for the hair and the makeup. And I asked, the only thing that the lady was asking at the time was that they come to her instead of her going to the studio. But that could not be finalized because we got the voice note and we also got the message from Jojo telling Zanis that no one is going to touch her head and she's not going with anyone anywhere to go buy any dresses. That is where now we rested the case and we said, okay, if this is what they want, we will respect it. And we remained quiet until Jojo started going on lives saying people are calling people scammers, saying that she doesn't know anything, as if she does not know how we communicated with the father. So that is what brought us here. We are here to tell our side of the story and also to rebut this notion or the narrative that Zanis has run away with Jojo's money. There's no such a thing.
Like, can I add something? We explained to the father and said, and did you guys say about the call when the sister was saying, this is Jojo's money, this is Jojo's money? Did you say that? I explained to the father, first of all, the father is not making any group chat because the group chat is for contribution towards what we plan for Jojo. We plan to give her 100k check. We plan to give her flower bouquet. We're even planning probably to like get like an apartment at JHB, like pay for like 6 months or something. I explained to the father. I will tell the father, after all this thing, Jojo still is the fans because we were emailing brands for Jojo to work with Jojo. I emailed a brand and they even replied to me, but after that I just left the brand. I'm like, it was a very big brand, and they emailed me. They were like, send Jojo details, send I was working with PR, so that does PR like as work. I was working with her just to make sure Jojo gets brand deal, just for me to be saying all this. Guys, it's not fair because we guys. To be honest, that day, the A16, we wanted to buy the next day just for Jojo to have something, just to communicate with our fans. We wanted to give Jojo like, Big Brother Nigeria. We wanted to give them like that type of photo shoot. We had the dress, guys. The dress was, it was fancy dress. We wanted to get like a makeup. We wanted to get a professional MEA team. We even wanted to hire a videographer for her so she can post the thing on her YouTube so she can get more views. We told the dad all this thing, but mind you, we tried explaining, and I feel like all this is just because of money, and it's not nice on us. It's not fair on us because we really wanted to give Jojo that what she deserves, just for us to be saying all this. And we're on call all night long. And we're trying to explain to
them. There's one thing that hurt me the most, right? When we offered to pay for when we offered the Samsung A16, I think the father mentioned that. Then we mentioned that right now, based off of them, because we've got a target which is 300k, which is her birthday in July. What we can afford to do right now for Jojo is give her the Samsung A16, and the father said to us, Jojo will be able to buy herself two iPhone 16 by July. And for me, it's just like I've heard. I'm new to this Big Brother space. I've only started voting actively, and it started with Jojo because. You don't have to, like yesterday's incident where she went to a studio. She should have dressed a certain way. You're new from the house. Look at all the other housemates. We want to also have bragging rights. We want to have bragging rights to say, this is the person that we were standing. We pay for your makeup. We pay for your outfit. We pay for a car for you to go there. Yes, I remember even the father mentioning that you guys didn't even organize transport for for you. No, he said you so-called fans did not do anything when she arrived at the airport. Mind you, those so-called fans bought outfits. Did she wear those outfits that the fans bought? No. Did she take pictures? No. What are the other like the other housemates doing? They're appreciating, and it's not even one house. You can't come out and say, "I don't want to be called Jojo Warriors." How many? I remember Liama last year. She had so many fan bases. You don't do that because you were not there. You were not there when all of this was happening. You don't know what's happening. And I pray, Jojo, that if you are listening to this space, sit down without your family. You can care about your family. Sit down, listen to yourself, your inner self. Because your family, they can tell you that these people are evil. We were the people. Ask them to show you receipts of the people that were voting. I said, I don't sit down and post. I don't believe in that. I don't do those things. That's not who I am. But because I'm a creative and I saw what you had in you, I sat down and voted for you. I don't do that. I don't vote for people. But because it's the first time.
Now wow. SM Clan, I don't know, first of all, just look at how these fans are just, having headache because
That's just what I just want to say first.
Just look at how they're just having headache. Like,
in between all this chaos,
like, yo,
I just want to applaud their dedication.
Honestly,
I will not have headache over anybody.
Never. Never.
Peace
of
my
mind is stable.
Do you understand what I mean? Like, when my mental health is well rested.
Like the hell?
That's my priority.
Like the hell? Look at how they are stressing because of Jojo.
Like why?
For the person that will still end up ripping and enjoying things. Everything.
It's not like I'm ripping out of it. Everything I'm gathering is for you.
You understand,
You're enjoying everything.
And one thing, see, aside all the stuff that happened, in my opinion, right, aside from faves actually get this money and all, definitely VVIPs will definitely have their share, right?
Yeah.
The main people,
at least they are doing the work.
Dude, the main people self where even they feel now the people where they contribute.
The fans that don't know anything.
The fans that don't know anything. Now them are the pity pass.
Now them are the pity pass.
Yeah? Because it's so crazy SNM Clan. Like, what is all this?
What's this nonsense? Like, what is
all this?
BS bullshit.
And what is the father talking about saying that I don't mind if I suffer? Wait, see, this one alone said a reverse psychology. You're just trying to be smart. Yeah.
I didn't like that. You don't mind if you suffer. Like, well, what are you saying?
What are you saying? Waiting they talk now. What are you trying to say?
Yeah, he's indirectly
insinuating that the money, exactly, is that job. Look at
provide money for them.
Look at the useless entitlements SNM Clan from those people. Just look at how entitled they are. Right? First of all, I will tell you guys for a fact that the reason for this rejection because the money is small. That's one.
Yeah.
Two, because of the whole Samsung A16.
They want 16 Pro Max.
You understand, right? A16, right? If there'll be something else, let's say the whole 250K round or 300K round, do you think there'll be a rejection?
No. And for the fact that I heard him say, don't send the tone.
Yeah, like, don't send it or whatever, this and that. You don't talk to people like that, no matter how they contribute. You don't do that, no matter who you are, whatever you do.
They cut call for people. Yeah, I will not take disrespect.
I'm not going I'm not going to exonerate or trying to like say that something happened. That is bullshit. Provided this was said, you cannot do that to people that contribute and make sure that they take you first before even themselves.
Let me tell you something.
You don't do that.
Nobody.
The hell?
I mean, no fan or no human being is obligated to vote for anybody.
To vote for anybody.
Just like that.
To contribute for anybody. Nobody is obligated to contribute for any bagger.
A housemates can enter the house and come out with no fans.
No fans.
Do you know why? Because, you cannot force anybody.
Rubbish.
And you have people that took their time
to
vote for your daughter or vote for Jojo. Took her to the finals. With their sweat, their blood, their dedication, no sleeping, headache, dragging, because they fight on social media. And all you can say is, don't send that money. Don't even send that money. Even if it takes me to suffer. My daughter wants iPhone 16 Pro Max. If they give you A16, you take it.
This is crazy.
Then you can buy 16 for yourself.
You understand, right? Because at the end of the day now, you're already talking about what you want. I don't know how to put it.
You have no say. Let me tell you something. When fans are contributing, let me tell you, you have no say. You just wait. Whatever they give you, you take it
or you don't. Not the one that you say that I don't want this, and you're already talking about the one that you want. You now know well for head. Hey. This is what I was trying to tell you guys about how certain characteristics from people or behavioral patterns from certain people about how they did that stuff, and talking about how Ashley spoke of them in high regard, this and that, whatever. Yeah. They say things just to make sure certain things are covered. At the end of the day, I can tell you that Jojo was not reprimanded about what she did about Sweet Guluva. Nothing like that happened.
It's looking like it too.
They wanted that to happen. This is how they must have trained her and pushed her. That is why she's this way.
It's looking like it. You know, I had weird energy the day the parents spoke to them and they said that she should push boundaries or push more.
It's looking like that is what they actually wanted.
I say,
don't worry, even if I have to suffer, I'll get Jojo what she wants. You now know where we are the craze, so
don't tell me that.
Don't do that.
Because that statement is just giving. Yes. You're supposed to buy my daughter 16 Pro Max.
You are manipulative.
It's not that wasn't nice, to be honest. That's no plan. That wasn't nice. And I feel like at this point, I'm fighting for all fans because me, I like to fight battles that doesn't concern me. I'm fighting for all these fans because they try so hard to contribute money that they don't even have.
Exactly. Every fan base out there, you know my problem with you people. At the end of the day, I go still feel for now, right? But you know my problem with you people. You people don't learn. You don't learn.
But what can they do?
You don't learn. That's why I don't like you people. You don't learn.
They just love we human beings.
People that do not appreciate you at the end of the day, there are certain things you just cut off.
Yes, please.
Certain things you cut off. Because now Jojo, of course, now came to, of course, what we're talking about, this is what they're talking about, about what Jojo said. And
now, okay, let's listen. Should I say that nobody actually took any money and went away with it? Because she was like saying that there was a rumor that the money that they contributed, they ran away with it. The person is confirming that the money is still there.
Yeah, because someone said this year that we are not useless. I beg. This is the only money we had raised in the Capsic account for 2 days ago, and it couldn't buy an iPhone 16. People stopped contributing after the whole drama with the father. You understand, right? Don't look at the wrong kitty kata because of how they want to Gita something.
They need a hug.
They spoke about how they were trying like raise 200K for her birthday, give her iPhone 16, this and that, get her clothes or whatever. I understand certain things that people might not want that, but when you reject something, do not give a choice after.
No.
You understand? If you reject something, not okay, you didn't want or you don't want it. Besides, but not when you form rejection, go and talk, say you won't go the hard choice, say this is what you wanted.
Especially they are not your father, your mother, your sister.
Let me see wala. Now then send Jojo go school.
Not your boyfriend or your husband.
Please stop that rubbish show. I've never seen this kind of thing before.
I swear me shock.
Yeah, not even in BBN.
I don't go even get mine. Someone that I don't know. Now say take 10K. In my mind, that 10K is small for me, but I can never in this life say no. Or say what I need is 100K.
The one fully that I waited from BBN was the whole stuff that in a way was stylish. Was just from Femi. Femi, you understand? That whole stuff when I complain about the whole stuff birthday, and I don't understand, right? See, stop entitlement. Stop it. Nobody owe you shit.
They don't owe you.
Nobody owes you anything. They don't owe you shit. Stop it. I beg. It's quite rubbish,
even
right?
Life self, they show you shit. No, seriously. Life self that can be unfair sometimes, not even owe you shit. It's now human beings.
No. It's quite crazy. That's some client. Let's listen to what, Jojo, of course, had to say why they were saying all this rights. It is what it is. While I know they finish.
Meaning for you, don't let warriors overshadow my brand, because my brand is Jojo Tank. So, the poster that I've kept, that's been posted on my social media, for donations, it's mine. And it's the only account that you are supposed to use that has my name and my surname. If you have any further information, contact details have been given for you down below on the poster. So ladies and gentlemen, I, as Jojo,
hear this, babe. I don't want to hear him. I don't want to hear him.
Clan.
I don't want to hear him.
Am I like what is going on in this generation? Please, what is really going? Is it that people don't know how to talk anymore? Is it that people don't know how to count their teeth?
I don't go lie. I don't go lie. I don't say about. I just persist some kind bad odor. Just smell. And wait till it is. Like I understand. Do not this and that. Whatever.
The contact details are this thing. For further information.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Me after talking to me like that, I'll come and give you money.
You don't do things like that, right? You know, these are people that actually contribute to, right? I understand you might feel that the money is going somewhere else, or how you feel have not gotten the money or whatever, right? There's how said it is. For me, there are people that just just want do something that just how you still need to make them feel warm, because at the end of the day, nobody owes you anything.
I'm telling you.
Now you're making it look like this is what they're supposed to do.
Like how now? That's how you talk to people. That's how you talk to people. People, let me tell you something.
Jojo,
I'm going to carry these people like
you don't get sense.
Now, let me tell you guys something. If I go on this show, for example, even though say I know Shasta, I won't go. Right?
Yeah.
And obviously I know that people will actually want to do things like this. I can never in this life honest talk to these people anyhow or act like I'm entitled. But you guys know me. Unless you guys are trying to control me or trying to see things or trying to cause drama, I'll address it. But I will never in any way disrespect every single human being. I will not do that. Unless I have the reason to do that. But you cannot be talking to people saying, oh, the contact details is so. Yeah, this year. Talking as if maybe they're like they're supposed to do what you ask them to do. Because of what? You went on the show that's it.
You think the narrative now, or the notion or the mindset of people coming for the show is no longer because they want to have a platform. No, it's because when they come out, they want to reap.
Gifts, money.
I mean, I'll tell you this thing, it's turned into something else. You understand, right? Because at the end of the day, they know say fans. Then I go talk fans. Now, mostly they have. I don't know how to put this thing.
And
fans,
sometimes
I don't call Unamugu.
I want to say something. I have something to say about this whole nonsense that they say about building their brand. Do you know that these people don't know anything about brand building?
Yeah, saying that Jojo Water, don't allow Jojo Water to overshadow my brand. My brand is Jojo Town.
What is your brand?
When brand Jojo get to begin with, I need to understand something. What is Jojo's brand?
These housemates, I see all of them outside. Some of them, they don't know what they're doing.
They don't know what they're doing. They're just confused. They don't know what they're doing.
And it annoys me to the core. They don't know the kind of content they want to create. They don't know the kind of brand they want to build.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
They know nothing.
Nothing, SM Clan. Nothing. It's just so crazy how this has really turned out, right? But I mean, at the end of the day, our fans out there, I understand you love your faves. I understand you want to give them something, right? But at the end of the day, I actually respect people at the end of the day that actually just know what they want for themselves.
Pissing me off.
But for Jojo, let me hear any idiot come and tell me that this girl needs to grow or she's growing or whatever. I've said this before. People that are younger than this babe,
they have sense.
They have brains.
They know how to talk.
They know how to think.
They know how to organize themselves. And they know that these people are here to help me. I am not entitled to whatever they are giving me.
Right?
I'm not supposed to be talking like this.
So from what you have perceived or seen from her, now like papa, like daughter, all of them, they be the same thing. They're the same.
When she was doing all the nonsense she was doing on the show, she was a child. Yeah, she's just 20. She doesn't know anything. Do you know how old I was?
No, there's no need for that.
Things like this it pisses me off. I hate when people they garnish bad behavior.
There's no need. You understand, right? Not everyone can actually think like another person.
Even at this age, I don't know if you understand me. I never even get. I've not gotten anywhere safe when it comes to I'm talking about Gen Z. Is she not Gen Z? Am I not a fucking Gen Z as well? No, seriously, the whole thing pisses me off when I hear this nonsense, nonsense.
There's no need. You understand, right? Whatever that is just happening now.
Stupid ass motherfuckers, idiot.
Whatever that is happening now is more like, Jojo, of course, and her peeps.
She wants 16 Pro Max. She can't buy it for her because she's a fucking child.
They lack,
buy it for her now.
And they lack where they're headed, understand, right? They just want to use you people as bait and suck you people dry. Because at the end of the day, they believe so Nabi was Nabi Mugu. Nabi Mumu. You understand, right? Because whatever is happening, look at how you are being stressed because of this dingbats, because of this stupid person.
This economy.
You can't do that, you understand, right? So whatever that is happening, Jojo, in time, and she will learn. She will understand, right? But for now, You know, whoever she's surrounding herself with, they don't get sense, including herself as well, right? Because at the end of the day, you know, people don't do things like
this.
this.
You see the brand where una say una won't build with. Now we did, right? I don't watch una brand where una they build. I don't watch her. I'm waiting. No, I'm waiting.
Go see, I understand, right?
Because it's just about collecting gift and waiting for your next birthday so you can collect things. But they'll buy camera for you, don't know what to do with it. Consistency, right? You know, even sabi.
All right. So someone let us know what you feel about that. Because of course, you know, someone, you know, made this statement and said, I can imagine how hectic post-depression of see, I don't want to just read waiting this on the top because now you just make me vex, you understand, right? Because let me read this, right? I can imagine
I understand
how
what the person is even trying to say.
Now that I'm reading this, that's what I'm saying. Now that I'm reading this,
because there are people that want to have that fan base to treat them well. People that have it, they can't even treat them properly.
No. Why I said this is actually enemy peace is because of you can never know people that want a fan base or want to have something other people are having, because by the time they have it, they'll have the same entitled nonsense.
That's what I said.
Never know.
I said no. I said there are still people out there.
Yeah, I agree.
That if I have this, I can treat it better.
Like I said, I agree. What if Jojo was part of the people that as they are gifting whatever, and Jojo, the people are going to say, Jojo did so when the house, and nobody was gifting her like that, whatever, this or that. Now they don't gift her. I don't see what is happening.
I would have said it. I would have been the first person to say, oh, Jojo needs fans. Oh, Jojo. I would have been the first person to say that.
That's what people won't even watch them. They don't need them. They don't worth it. You understand? Because at the end of the day, you know, even in as much as people want people to be kinder to other people, at the end of the day, when your kindness, you know, gets you somewhere where you were born, at the end of the day, I know for me now, for example, and even if my kindness, for example, get me burnt, no matter how I tell myself that kindness will not happen,
it will again and again.
You understand, right?
Yeah.
But there's some, for example, now, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it doesn't make you stupid.
Yeah.
You know, because for what is happening now, yes, some people might be gifted, other people might be feeling bad or whatever, but this is why I said, whatever you do in the house will still play a major role outside. It will still play a major role outside. You understand, right? Because at the end of the day, look at even Uyanda that is being gifted. We're not shocked when Uyanda do that sort of you. Now, no shock. But look at what's happening outside. You understand? So I don't know, they even want to do in the house or whatever, people that want to give to steal gifts. Right? But at the end of the day, man, it's quite depressing to be honest that, you know, some housemates will see how, you know, people are just, you know, getting lots and lots of money and gifts and all that. But they went to the same house with the same person.
Yeah, do you understand?
My wife and I talk that stuff now.
Yes.
That she went, the rest were escorts.
Yeah.
They just escorted her. You understand, right? It's so crazy as I'm glad. But I mean, let us know what you feel about this. But like I said, you know, please, this is from entitlement.
It's not
you
good.
Faves. You understand, right?
Good,
it doesn't make any sense, right?
It's not good.
Doesn't make any sense,
it's
right?
It's not even by force.
All right, so please stop it, right? Aside that, you know, Guluva'S mom is being dragged, right? The reason why is because, you know, she's following her son everywhere. You understand, right? They don't want that. That's I don't understand that. Why she always following the Guluva everywhere, this and that. So doesn't she have what to do?
Yeah.
Stuff, right? This is the same thing I had a conversation with you.
Handy.
Thank you.
Yes.
How you can remember?
Yeah, I can remember.
Right? My only problem with Handy was that, you know, Handy was in the interview where Wani was, when they did top 5 interview, you understand, right? Or top 6 or whatever, right?
Yes.
I was like, were you a finalist? Come on there. At least suppose you can be around, but I beg, she did have an interview. Come on. Which she did, you understand, right? But if the mother is following Sweet Guluva, wherever she's going, she's not in the interview or whatever, how is that a problem? That is not a problem for me.
They even interview her too. They interview her too. I'll always see no problem with things like that.
I mean, that's crazy.
I don't see any problem with
you
that.
You might not actually see a problem with that,
but I mean, tell you something.
That's
be your bikini. Go and have your own bikini.
I don't care.
Simple.
Nah, bikini. You understand, right?
Yes.
But my own is more of like, you know, her following Sweet Guluva everywhere is not a problem for me.
Okay.
You understand, right? I don't know if it's a problem for other people. That's none of my business, right?
Clearly it is. It's a problem for them.
No, it's the fact that anywhere Sweet Guluva was interviewed, was the mother there interviewed as well? I don't think so.
I've seen her.
But wherever Wani was interviewed, and they tell you say it was like top 7.
Okay, no. The mom is not. The mom is in the premises.
Yeah, but not there.
Yeah, but I've seen her own interview.
You understand? That's what I'm trying to say, right? So because I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I don't know, but it's just what it is, right? But they are dragging the woman because of that. For me, I find that, you know, quite crazy.
Priorities.
Yeah, right. That's crazy for me, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is. So let's not feel about that because, you know, one of, you know, Sweet Guluva's fans, of course, was like, you know, dragging the guy We're talking about how, after everything he did, right? That Sweet Guluva is meant to give a special recognition to influencers and people that actually did something. Mind you, I came across Uyanda's post on X, appreciating different people and actually, did well for him. They're not up to 50, understand? How many do you want to appreciate, right? Sweet Guluva gave a general recognition, special thanks to everyone that's rooted for him. Thank you so much.
Yes.
But this person took it upon himself to drag Guluva about how he needed, to give a special recognition.
Yeah.
This is the same thing that happened with Fina and who? Ilebaye. You understand, right?
Yeah.
When Fina was pissed that, Ilebaye did not give a special recognition, right? People actually need special recognition on things, especially how they feel that they did things more than other people.
Yes.
Crazy.
And that whole special recognition stuff was because Ilebaye was giving recognition to other people.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
And there's no way you forget Fina's name. Let's just be honest. You cannot forget Fina's name.
Yeah.
So that was weird.
Yeah, that was crazy, right? But at the end of the day now, he was dragging Guluva because of that. And I mean, he now said that because he wants, this message to get to him. You understand, right? And they were talking about the guy that they know this guy was all over in traffic, making people in traffic. I tried, I did this, and did that. I understand that, my brother. You understand,
but
right?
The way you're going about
this thing, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is so. Can let us know what you feel about this. If you're about to give special recognition to each and every one by one, how many? Over 160 million.
It's right at 2026.
Come on, that'll be crazy, right? But I mean, understand this, right? But he needed that, right? It is what people said. But you gained from him now. You gained from him now.
You gained followers, you gained engagement, you gained.
All right, so let us know what you feel about that. What I said, of course, Ashley was dragged because of how they feel that she was still trying to defend the whole narrative against KAYB, calling her the our girl, the great girl.
That was total nonsense.
Yeah, well,
actually, crap. I'm telling you, that was nonsense. Obviously, if she goes to
she should have just said that I want to ignore this question. Myself and KAYB were cool.
No, they'll still misinterpret it.
How?
No, you don't understand. I've said I'm sorry. I'm really,
and that's
really
it
sorry.
Now. Yeah, I said I'm KAYB. Cool. Yeah, that's it.
And that's it.
There's only answering that question.
Oh, she made it worse.
Yeah.
She made it worse as an clan, which was very rubbish to me.
Yeah.
Because her saying that she forgot her name.
Yeah, you understand, right? She was not giving instances of how, for
because
example, she's colored, whatever, how she even forgot her Guluva name, call him the Zulu guy, call Luzuko names.
Please.
You're still trying. Are you okay, Ashley? Are you normal?
Bullshit.
You understand? There's certain places you don't allow your madness take control.
Don't
you understand, right? You don't have sense.
Yeah, don't do that, please.
Let that one go. There's no even need revisiting down or talking about it again. Yeah. Because now you're already trying to make it known that
you're giving excuses.
Right? That the reason why you called KAYB the grape girl is because you forgot her name. Are you normal? You don't say things like that, right?
No, don't say that.
Because at the end of the day, this one now will not open another wall again.
Yeah, it has already.
It has
already because the whole they are dragging Jojo, and now this whole Ashley stuff they are dragging Ashley because of it over again.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So crazy. So let us know what you feel about that. Because aside that Suku's homecoming was a success, Nate as well.
Yes, BK. Oh my God, I love BK's.
Yeah, it's just nice and stands,
BK's
right?
homecoming was nice.
Yeah, shout out to each and every one of them. They did amazing, right? It was amazing, right? Shout out to them, super, super awesome. Aside that, I think, that dragging Nelly and Sofa, I don't know, say Nelly and Sofa was not around, for Sujis, best or whatever. They were nowhere to be found. I said, Nelly no did there. Nelly no did for Suji's birthday.
Yeah.
If there's a reunion, waiting will happen.
I didn't even see Tofa too. I didn't see Tofa too.
Now, wow. Make reunion do come on. Make I know waiting the sup over. Make I know waiting happen between them. Make I not pretend say, they had to now come and pretend Nelly now. The one person that will make that want to happen that, let's act our things together to be from Nelly's side. Not even from Suj.
And let me tell you guys
something. Suj will not give an F. But you see Nelly is all about, all this covering. Nelly knows how to cover. Pretend.
I don't know how to. I don't know how to. Yeah. I'm not expecting much if there will be a reunion. I'm not expecting much.
Okay.
It is what it is. Yeah, it is
all right,
what it is.
All right. Let us know what you feel about that SNM clan.
There's something I wanted to say. I forgot to.
What's that?
Can't remember.
You can't remember.
I remember.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Chinwe said, I saw a tweet where she said that that people should they should get over the fact that Nolly's God was boring. That's enough that we've heard now. You never hear her finish. You never really hear her. This is the beginning. It is boring. It was boring.
Right? But I'm not going to put it there because you tried your best.
Yes.
Chinwe, you tried.
Yes.
But you
so
see
we're exempting you from the equation.
right? No, don't fight for them.
But don't fight for them.
Don't fight for them.
Don't say,
Don't
we
say
have
things.
heard. We have heard you people.
Hold your mouth. You
We
understand,
have
right?
not
You have not heard
started.
anything. You understand, right?
Yes.
It is what it is. Of course, Sasha, Sasha was lamenting about how when she, she's in UK, understand, right? She's in the UK, so whenever she came out, people don't say hi to her. Maybe they just want like to bring out phones and that. I said, my dear, if you come to Nigeria, if you know you one or two, whatever, I don't know, man. It's just so crazy.
Even if you know someone, it's not a must that they will show that they know you.
Yeah,
that's
I get that.
It's not a must that they show that they know you.
Doesn't is that not simple for her to actually understand simple things? Because she said that they were bringing out phones to take a picture of her,
but they cannot come
said hi.
and say hi.
So that means for them to bring out their phones, they know you now.
They know her, but like,
that she's not working for them to like.
No, you don't even like. Why are you making video of her? Why I can't even say hi?
And just say they still know you.
Say no, they suffer from COVID.
And Sasha just try to say that at least they know me. She just try to form this fake rant. This fake pain.
No, but seriously,
she's enjoying it still.
No, but like seriously, it's weird. Like you know me, but you're secretly making a video of me, but you can't even like say hi. So what is your motive? Is it for you to go and see that, or for you to bash me or to praise me?
I get that. For example, okay, when we heard us, for example, one time when we were going out, for example, did this someone just pass and we didn't know the person, but just said that the person just said, I know this too.
Exactly.
But when they said I know this too,
they're always like coming.
But when they said that I know this too, I'll be like, nah, you don't know. Until I hear, until I heard sharp.
I'll say, like,
then I said, nah, so I mean, whatever that's happening for her, she wants the taking of picture and the
I know you hi
whatever, right? Yeah. I don't know, but I mean, it is what it is. So,
for me, I can never take a video of you. Wait, I want you to do. I'll just come to you. Oh, hi, hello.
Right.
I see you on TikTok. I see you on this. Yeah. If I do that,
take picture. I see you're an informant.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so what's the essence? Positive or negative?
Positive or negative, right? I get that. Well, it is what it is. Anything else on the table?
I'm on the table is giving positive.
Well, I know they finished. Yes, so giving positive.
No, this video, I'm so happy. See,
yeah.
Because the anger that I used to start this video.
Yeah.
No. Stop that rubbish.
All right. Well.
See, you know what?
Yeah.
Bring that 300,000 to me. Yeah. I'll show people how grateful I will be.
Okay.
The fuck?
Okay. Well, so I'm going ready in the show. Remember, comment, share, let us know what you feel about this video. If you love this video, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Like our videos. Yeah, share with this guy. Best to say thank you guys. You're the very best. You guys are awesome. Always remember, never to give up, be the best at what you do. Success is guaranteed. No options. Negative. Just guys. Peace. Yeah, boy. Chakalaka.